let's have a look at how to better answer, do you use a dictionary? I know you can answer this question yourself. I know you're not stupid. But you're here because you want some better answers with some better grammar, some better vocabulary to get a much better score. So let's have a look at the first example. I use dictionaries a lot, especially to brush up on my English. Sometimes I come across words I don't get, so I look them up. It's not just about knowing what words mean, it's also about how to use them right. Dictionaries help me with that, you know. They're like my go-to when I'm trying to improve my language skills and understand things better. Now, let's have a look at that second example and really focus on that grammar and vocabulary to help you get a better answer. I used to rely heavily on dictionaries, but now I find myself using Google Translate more. It's convenient, although I've learned it's not always accurate. So I often end up using both to make sure I'm getting the right meaning. Before we move to the third example, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps. By the way, you can find the full answers below the video so you can study the language a bit more. So let's have a look at the third example. Nah, not really. I used to use dictionaries, but these days I find them a bit too tedious. Plus, with all the technology we have, I can usually figure out what I need to know without them. Google's my quick fix when I need a translation, even though it's not always perfect, but hey, good enough works for me most of the time. Now, the fourth and final example. Well, I wouldn't say I use dictionaries all the time, but they do come in handy occasionally. Whenever I stumble upon a particularly tricky word or phrase, I'll whip out my trusty dictionary to get a better understanding. It's not my first instinct, but having one nearby definitely helps when I'm in a pinch. You've seen all 4 examples. Now it's up to you to make your own answer. Why don't you write it in the comments below, and I'll give you all the feedback you need to make it better.